Let's move China today. A young Indian girl named Anya loved learning about different countries. One day, while watching videos on her laptop, she became curious about China. She said, "China makes so many things used in India. But what is China really like? How do people live there? Why is China so advanced in technology?" So Anya decided to travel from India to China during her holidays. When her airplane landed in Beijing, she looked outside the airport window and became shocked. Clean roads, fast trains, huge buildings, digital screens everywhere. Anya smiled and said, "Wow, this country looks like the future." The next morning, Anya traveled in China's famous bullet train. The train moved so fast that she could hardly believe it. A Chinese girl sitting beside her smiled and asked, "Are you from India?" "Yes," Anya replied happily. The girl's name was Lin. Lin said, "In China, people travel a lot by high-speed trains because they are fast, clean, and save time." Anya asked, "How did China become so modern?" Lin answered, "People here work very hard. Technology, factories, education, and discipline helped China grow quickly." Anya looked outside the train window and saw modern cities, farms, bridges, and factories. She quietly thought, "Now I understand why the world talks about China." Lin took Anya to a manufacturing city. There, Anya saw huge factories making mobile phones, toys, electronics, cameras, lights, machines, solar panels, electric vehicle parts. A factory worker told her, "China manufactures products in very large quantities. That is why many countries buy products from China." Anya suddenly remembered the "Made in China" labels she had seen in India. She laughed and said, "Now I know where all those products come from." The worker smiled. He explained that many Indian businesses buy electronics, machine parts, mobile parts, chemicals, and industrial equipment from China. India Brand Equity Foundation +1. Anya visited a night market full of lights and people. She saw robots serving noodles. She saw shops using QR code payments instead of cash. A shopkeeper told her, "Most people in China use digital payments on their phones." Anya became surprised. In India too, digital payments are growing very fast, she said proudly. The shopkeeper smiled and replied, "Yes, both India and China are changing quickly with technology." Anya tasted Chinese dumplings and noodles for the first time. She loved the experience. One day, Lin took Anya to a Chinese school. Students were learning science, robotics, coding, mathematics, artificial intelligence, discipline and teamwork. A teacher explained, "Chinese schools focus strongly on education, science, and technology." Anya asked a small student, "What do you want to become?" The child answered proudly, "I want to build robots for the future." Another child said, "I want to become a scientist." Anya smiled. She thought, children here dream big from a young age. After visiting modern cities, Anya wanted to see villages. She traveled to the countryside. There she saw farmers growing rice, tea, vegetables, fruits. A farmer told her, "China is not only about technology. Farming is also very important here. Anya learned that China produces huge amounts of food for its large population. The farmer asked, "What is famous in India?" Anya proudly answered, "India is famous for spices, tea, cotton, software, and talented people." The farmer smiled warmly. One evening, Anya sat with some business people in Shanghai. She asked, "What does India buy from China, and what does China buy from India?" One businessman explained, "India buys many things from China like mobile parts, electronics, machines, chemicals, solar equipment, computer items." Another businessman added, "And China buys products from India such as chemicals, iron materials, seafood, fuel products, machinery items." Anya listened carefully. India Brand Equity Foundation +1. Then she asked, "Why is China so strong in manufacturing?" A businessman replied, "Because China built factories, transport systems, ports, technology, and skilled workers very quickly." Anya finally visited a technology exhibition. There she saw AI robots, electric cars, smart homes, delivery drones, face recognition systems. One engineer told her, "China invested heavily in technology and manufacturing for many years." Anya asked, "Do people here work very hard?" The engineer laughed and said, "Yes. Competition is strong. People study hard and work hard." Anya became inspired. She realized success does not come magically. It comes from discipline, education, hard work, innovation. After many days in China, Anya sat near a river at night. Bright lights reflected on the water. She thought deeply. China became powerful because people focused on learning, technology, factories, and fast development. Then she smiled and said, "India is also growing fast. If Indian students work hard and learn new skills, India can become even stronger." She decided that after returning home, she would inspire others to learn technology, education, and creativity. When Anya returned to India, her friends asked, "How was China?" Anya replied with excitement, "China taught me that a country grows when people learn, innovate, and work together." She showed everyone photos of fast trains, smart cities, factories, schools, markets, technology exhibitions. Her friends listened carefully. Finally, Anya said, "Every country has something to learn from another country. Instead of only watching the world, we should also improve ourselves." Everyone clapped for her. And from that day, Anya started sharing her travel stories online, so students could learn about the world. Moral: knowledge grows when we explore the world, learn from others, and use education and hard work to build a better future.
Follow my WhatsApp channel to practice English every day. Here you will get easy sentences, vocabulary practice, and short stories to improve your English fast.
If you liked this story, then don't forget like, share and subscribe for more English stories. See you then, bye.